wonders of space to the planet Mars. We bring you the greatest show ever known to mankind.
Hey kids, welcome to the Jesus Fish.
My name is Smudgy Mike 2.0.
And you are a buffoon!
No, I'm not!
Yes, you are!
You're just angry because I accidentally broke your favorite toy.
You did it on purpose!
I did not!
You wanted to break my toy!
Well, at least I'm not a broom. At least I don't have a skinny body and a head full of hair like you.
I do?
Well, not really. No. I was just angry. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry if I called you a rude name. I guess I was really mean.
Yeah, me too. Sorry if I called you a broom.
It's okay.
You know what? Do you want to make it up and say sorry?
Sure. I think we just did.
I'm sorry, Hippie.
So am I.
You see, kids, calling names is a very mean thing to do.
It can hurt people's feelings and make the people around you very sad.
If you're angry at your brother or sister, try not to call them a name or even a bad word.
Because Jesus says to love thy neighbor as thyself in the Bible.
That means you should treat others the way you want to be treated.
That's right. For example, if you don't want someone to call you a big-headed, red-faced, unkempt monkey, well, don't tell it to them.
Or, if you want to call someone a clean or handsome guy, you could just say, "You look like Smudgy Mike 2.0.
Okay, calm down, Smudgy Mike. Just remember, kids, always put love in your words and your actions, and always be kind to others.
Make sure to put clean words out of your mouth.
That's right. We will see you later, you nice-looking, beautiful kids.
J'adore malashambre, j'adore fatigué.
Adios, señores and señoritas.
Bon appetit.
Huh?
I smell food.
Hello kids, welcome to this special edition featured Jesus Fish talk show called Saturday Night with Hippie Guy Moses and Friends. I, as Hippie Guy Moses, will be your host.
And I am Wyatt, the most advanced human recognition and robot conversationist in the history of artificial intelligence ever created to date.
You know we made you out of cardboard and paper, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. as I was saying, my name is Hippie Guy Moses, and I will be your host on tonight's talk show.
And I, as Wyatt, will be your co-host on tonight's talk show.
Yeah, well, how about letting the host himself have a say?
You are the host, yourself.
Yeah, what? No, I can't host myself. That's weird.
Yeah, precisely. You are the host by yourself. You host yourself.
What? Host myself by being myself? That's impossible.
No, it's not. Your statement's a double negative.
My statement is a what?
I said your statement is a double negative. What?
No.
Hey.
No, don't want to hear it. Okay. Let's just get on with the show.
Are you sure? I can explain it.
Let's just get on with the show. As I was saying, my name is Hippie Guy Moses, and I will be your host on tonight's talk show as we talk about
Calling people names.
Okay, everyone, welcome to the talk. Now, name calling is a huge part of today's society, and it's very popular, especially with kids. But first, before we get started, what is name calling?
Name calling is calling someone a rude or unkind name, like a cow.
Wow, our background could change.
Name calling is also exemplified by calling someone a pig.
Wow, that's mean. Or calling someone like a frog.
Or a pea.
Or an ox.
Dude, that's a cow.
Whoa, that's really mean. Calling someone an ox, that's a cow.
No, an ox is a cow. An ox is a cow.
Yeah, you're right. That's mean.
No, listen to me. An ox is a cow. An ox is a cow. I'm not trying to say the other thing.
What? Yeah, that's what you said. You're right.
What? No, that's what you said. An ox is... Wait, you
What?
swear.
No, I didn't say that. That's what you said, not me.
Precisely the opposite is not false.
Precisely the opposite. What is that?
Don't you know you're on the Saturday night talk show?
Well, I guess you have a point there.
Well then, let's continue on with the show,
Right. You see, kids, whenever you call someone a rude name or an unkind word, well, it only hurts their feelings.
And God's feelings are also hurt.
Very true. You see, that's the exact opposite of not what God has for you.
What? No, you mean the other way around. The opposite of not. That's a double negative.
The opposite of not is a double what? You know what? I've had enough of this. All you do is make me confused, and I've had it.
What?
You're
Hey!
nothing but a bad-tempered, annoying computer genius. Like, computer genius?
Then you're nothing but an impatient, immature, potato-shaped balloon head with no figure!
What? Who cares? You're annoying and mean
No.
and rude and overweight from eating all of those internet cookies I saw you last night.
Who are you calling overweight? You are the simplest of an undersized bovine without a superficial knowledge sufficient to produce instruction, capable of sustaining your psychological state of sanity!
What language is that?
What language is that? Formal English, you fool!
Well, then guess what? You're not my friend no more!
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those mean things about you, back there.
Sorry, too. I shouldn't have said those mean things about you either.
Name calling only made us, feel hurt and feel more sad.
I guess you're right. It also made God feel sad, too, because he wants us to show love to each other and be kind.
And he showed us the most love of all.
That's true. You know what? Let's not call each other mean names. I think it'll help us to feel better.
Yeah, and, we'll know that we're loving Jesus, and he's happy because, we're loving others.
Yeah. You're a great dude, computer pal.
And you're a great dude, human pal.
Well, you wanna go get some lunch?
Lunch? But it's the Saturday night talk show. We can't have lunch.
But, well, I can fix that.
Ooh! Well, in that case, I'll accept your invitation, sir.
Woo! Let's go!
Wait a second. Wait a second. Little help. Come on. Please don't leave me. I always get left behind.
God.
Hi everyone, my name is BB Bree,
And my name is Rich Maria.
and today we're learning about name calling.
Name calling is very hurtful.
Yep, and it can make other people sad.
If you call other people bad names, people won't want to be your friend.
Yep, and people should see Jesus in you.
If you're a Christian and you call other people bad names, you will be a bad example.
Yeah, and Jesus will be sad.
Is that right?
Yeah, it is.
Hey kids, have you ever heard of a boy who used to call his friends bad names like cats, goats, and imbuzimpu too?
Hey, let's tell the kids about the story.
Oh, his name was Chris and he used to call his friends bad names like cats, dogs, and many others.
Yep, and that made his friends very, very sad.
And they never wanted to be his friends again.
So one day, when he was going to school with his bad friends, he saw his good friends eating bananas, and he went over and asked for one, but they didn't give him, because he used to call them bad names, like cats, dogs, cows, grasshoppers, chickens, goats, pigs, and so many other bad names.
Really?
Yeah!
You know kids, when you call your friends bad names, God will get sad.
Oh, sweet Maria, do you mean that if I call my friend a bad name like a cat or a dog, God will be sad at me?
That's right.
Oh no, but I don't want God to be sad at what I do.
You know what you can do?
What?
You have to ask for forgiveness from God and your friends.
You mean that when I do that, God won't be sad at me anymore?
That's right.
Oh my, that's so awesome! You know, kids, it's not nice to call your brothers, sisters, or your friends bad names.
That's right.
But, you know, God still loves all children, but just don't call your friends bad names.
I think so, and that's right.
Well, I guess this is goodbye!
Once upon a time, there were two friends named Josh and Moses. Josh and Moses had been friends ever since they were babies, which means they had cried together and laughed together and even slept together. And now that they were grown up, they continued to enjoy hanging out with each other, but by doing other things like playing basketball and drawing pictures of pirate ships and even eating snack foods together. And of course, once in a while to parties. But one day Josh and Moses were talking when Josh accidentally spit in Moses' face. This didn't make Moses very happy, so he called Josh a pig. Josh opened his eyes wide when Moses said that, and he wasn't happy either, so he called Moses a pig-headed cow. That made them both angry, so they took sides and started calling each other names. Josh said that Moses looked like a pig-headed chicken, so Moses said that Josh looked like a pig-headed chicken that was a cow. Josh didn't even know what that looked like, so he called Moses a fly. And then Moses called Josh a big-headed fly. And then Josh got an idea and called Moses a pig-headed fly. And then Moses got angry and just decided to call Josh a pig-headed fly that was a chicken, that was a cow. That was pretty bad, but they didn't stop there. Josh called Moses an elephant, and then Moses decided right there and then that Josh was a pig-headed fly that was a cow, that was a chicken, that was an elephant. And then Josh said that whatever that thing was, Moses was it, and he was at the top of a steep rocky cliff. And Moses said that whatever Josh just said, well, he was it, but he was surrounded by the ocean. And then Josh said that he was surrounded by dangerous sharks. And then Moses added that there were crocodiles too. And then Josh said that there were surrounding volcanoes. And then Moses just said that Josh was a pig-headed fly, that was a chicken, that was a cow, that was an elephant, at the top of a cliff in the middle of the ocean, surrounded by sharks and crocodiles and volcanoes and dark ominous mountains in the middle of a thunder and lightning of a dangerous rainstorm. But then Josh and Moses stopped. How did they get there? They knew that calling each other names wasn't very nice, and it wasn't making either of them happy. So Josh told Moses he was sorry, and that was not what Jesus wanted them to do. Moses knew the same was true, and so he told Josh sorry as well. From that day onwards, Josh and Moses were always pleasant to each other whenever they had conversations, even if Josh did spit in Moses' face sometimes.
Well, kids, I hope you've been enjoying our show so far.
I hope you learned not to call people names.
Like a curly-tailed, pig-headed macaroon.
Or an overgrown and kept coconut.
Well, we're just kidding, kids. We know that God wants us to call people nice names.
Well, speaking of God, did you know that actually people call God names?
People call God names?
Yeah, like if they say, "Oh my God," or "Jesus Christ," that's rude.
You're right. You see, God's name is very special, and it has honor and respect like we should give it. That's why God doesn't want us to just use his name when we get angry.
When you say, "Oh my God," or "Jesus Christ," that's a very rude thing to do to God.
That's right. Jesus is God, which means his name should have honor and respect, not just a word to say when something suddenly happens.
If he loves us, cares for us, and died for us, then we should try not to say his name in vain.
Yeah, always use God's name nicely, kids.
Try not to say, "Oh my God," or "Jesus Christ."
Use God's name with honor and respect, like calling him Father when you pray.
In fact, you could say other names like, "Oh my goodness," or "Ow, my hand is really hurting."
Huh?
You're sitting on my hand!
Oh, sorry.
Ha ha.
Sorry about that. Anyways, just remember, kids, always treat God's name with love and respect. Instead of saying something bad like, "Oh my God," you could say something like,
Ow! You're stepping on my foot! Ah! You're really stepping on my foot!
"Oh, sorry. Oh. Sorry." Okay, kids, remember, always use God's name with love, joy, peace, kindness, and respect.
I'm Smudgy Mike 2.0.
And I'm Hippie Guy Moses.
And we'll see you later.
Later.
Now you're pushing me.
Sorry. Oopsie daisy. Well, kids, I hope that in today's show, you've learned not to call other people rude names.
Yep, that's a very mean thing to do. Mostly because it can hurt other people's feelings.
If someone else calls you a bad name that you don't like, don't call them a bad name again.
Instead, just keep your mouth shut or say some things nice to them, just like Jesus would want you to.
Most importantly, don't take God's name in vain.
That's right. Jesus is the one who saved us and died for us, so we should treat his name with love and respect and honor.
Well, kids, for the remember of well, kids. Wait, what?
A little tongue-tied today, Twister?
No? It's just because you're so poofy.
Poofy? What are you talking about, Poofy? That's not true. You're just so smudgy.
Smudgy?
Yeah.
You chicken triple-headed hooligan?
Chicken triple... You incarnate, inconspicuous stegosaurus!
What does that even mean?
Guys!
Are you showing Jesus love to each other by calling each other names?
Be nice and show Jesus' love by calling each other good names, not bad ones.
Okay?
Oh, alright. You look very nice today, Smudgy Mike. Sorry for the whole thing.
And you also look the nicest.
No, you look the nicest.
No, you look like $1 million.
No. You look like $10 million.
No, you look like $1 billion.
You look like $1 trillion.
No, you look like a quadrillion.
No. You look like $1 quintillion.
Okay, kids, I guess it's almost lunchtime and I'm hungry.
Well, don't forget to call each other nice names and don't forget to use God's name kindly too.
You know what? You still look like an octoseptimnepalia $1 trillion.
No, you look like an octosepta trillionaire.
Well, the point is, we're being nice to each other, right?
Left.
Okay, kids, I guess this is...
Goodbye! I think that was good.
Dance.
Michael, did you wash your bottle once you came to our place?
Hey guys, welcome to the Jesus Fish. Right now you should be watching the bloopers from episode 6, but I'm actually letting you watch a sneak peek of what we're having for next week's episode. Now, if you can tell me what next week's episode is about just by looking at this skit, well then save it for next week, because that's when you're supposed to see it. Okay, so by the way guys, during these bloopers, I tried my hand at making those hilarious moving pictures you see on the internet about cats. They're called like GIFs or something, I don't know. But instead of making them about cats, I mostly made them about Smudgy Mike, which I'm not sure if it's a good thing or not, but I hope you like them. Hey, I'll see you guys next week or next video, only on the Jesus Fish.
He's angry because you look like a broom with a skinny body full of hair.
Skinny body full of hair. Skinny body and head full of hair. Wait. Wait. Wait.
I hope you learned not to people call.
For example, if you don't want to call someone a big-headed... Well, I just forgot.
Well, kids, it's really important. Wait, what?
You see, kids...
And I hope you don't.
I hope you don't call each other names.
And I hope you don't call each other. I hope you not call each other people names.
3, 2, 1, action. 3, 2, 1, action. 3, 2, 1, action.
Make people sad.
You're really stepping on my foot!
No, I said oopsie daisy. No, I said oopsie daisy. No, I said oopsie daisy.
Oh.
I didn't say that?
1, 2, 3.
Well, kids,